Hi, in this video drum lesson we're going to learn the drum parts to the song Know Your Enemy by Green Day, drummed by Keith Moon's secret love child, Tré Cool. Chorus 1, and I've written in brackets right hand on crash cymbal because that's where our right hand's going to move to. Sometimes it's on the half open hi-hat, and then sometimes it's on the crash cymbal. And in this case, in the chorus 1, we have the right hand playing quarter notes on the crash cymbal. So we're maintaining this pulse 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way through with the right hand. Snare drum is quite simply being played on beats 2 and 4 the bar at the same time as the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the bass drum that's following the riff. And there's only one little bit to look out for. The rest of the line is quite simple, bass drum wise. So the first bar, we have the bass drums being played on all of the eighth notes, apart from the snare drum notes on 2 and 4 and the and of 4. And any bass drum notes that fall on an and are going to fall in between the right hand quarter notes. So any bass drums that fall on beats 1, 2, 3 and 4, in this case just on beats 1 and 3, are going to fall with the right hand. And any bass drum notes that fall on the ands are going to fall in between the right hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Can you sort of hear the guitar riff now? That gap there in the melody is Tré's copying that gap by leaving out the bass drum in the same gap. So you get boom, boom, bat, boom, 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 bat, boom, bat, boom, 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 bat, boom. Do 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 da, do da do 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 da, do 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 da, do 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 da, do da do 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 da. By the way, notice that I do this. I could do right hand goes to the crash. Never really looked at it. I don't know why I do it that way, but it's just something different. Hit the snare of your right hand and the crash of your left. It looks interesting, I guess. Like, what's going on there? My hands are going all over the place. Well, they're not. And any drummer will be able to spot what's going on, but perhaps a non-drummer wouldn't. So perhaps it's like it's a visual thing. Tré is playing eighth notes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all the eighth notes are being played on the half open hi-hat. Snare drums being played on beats 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And like most drum grooves, it's the bass drum that's dancing around following the melody, while that snare drum's maintaining that steady backbeat. And we've got 2-bar pattern. First bar is different to the second bar. First bar, we have bass drum on beat 1, bass drum on 3, the and of 3, and the and of beat 4. Now, we'll leave out the crash cymbals for the moment. Just play all the notes on the hi-hat, and it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, with the crash cymbals in on beat 1 and the and of beat 4 with the bass drum, it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and there on the and of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Can't help but gurn when you play along to this. Now if you're finding the bass drum too hard to include in that, then leave out the bass drum. You don't have to play it all the way through the bar. You can just play snare and crash together and just the snare drum roll on its own. And there's a few other examples in this song where the bass drum is playing underneath a drum fill, which you have the option to leave out if you're finding that too difficult. Try to keep it in though, because it's a good technique to have. the ability to keep the bass drum pulsing underneath something while your hands do something over the top. It's a really cool drum solo technique used by a lot of drummers. But if you're just finding it too difficult, then leave out the bass drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can use your ears to sense where that bar's coming up. If you know the song really well, you'll know when it's coming back in because you've heard it a million times. But if you want to be accurate, you should be counting it because we're coming in on the and of 1. So let's count the bar before it where nothing's going on in the drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and that's where you're coming in. So we count the eighth notes because the tempo's this. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and there's the and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Into chorus 3. 1 and 2. Oh, missed it. 1 and 2. I missed it again. 1 and